Hello. Today we're diving into a mysterious and heartbreaking case. A story so shocking it evokes memories of the globally acclaimed 2023 Korean drama Revenge in the Spotlight, which took the world by storm. That series, centered on a victim of school bullying seeking vengeance, gripped audiences everywhere. One unforgettable scene featured the bully, Park Won-in, now a glamorous and famous weather presenter, arrogantly humiliating someone from her past, sneering that despite his youth, he could never compare her to her, a woman of capital value. Her haughty demeanor left viewers seething. Just 2 years later, that scene resurfaced online, eerily mirrored by a real-life tragedy that stunned the nation. Early in 2025, the United States was rocked by the death of a young weather presenter who took her own life after enduring relentless workplace bullying. The revelation left everyone reeling. What unfolded in Revenge in the Spotlight wasn't just fiction. It exposed a brutal, hidden truth of society. The central figure in this story is Lily Carter, born April 30th, 1996, into a single-parent household in Buffalo, New York. Raised by her mother, Lily dreamed of stardom from a young age. Watching celebrities shine on screen, she longed to one day stand in the spotlight herself, the center of attention. At 19, Lily began auditioning for entertainment companies. With her striking looks and ideal physique, she quickly racked up successes, eventually landing a coveted spot as an idol trainee. But the reality of that life was far from glamorous. Grueling practice schedules and strict diets drained her physically and mentally. Exhausted, she walked away. Yet the fire performing in front of a camera never died. While continuing her studies, Lily threw herself into beauty pageants and modeling gigs, tirelessly honing her skills for the next big break. In 2021, her life changed forever. Lily auditioned to become a weather presenter for NBC, one of the top 3 television networks in the U.S. Despite lacking formal training or experience, her fresh, friendly demeanor and relentless determination carried her through the application process, past a resume round, the second round, the third, and finally to victory. She officially joined NBC as a weather presenter. In a vlog, Lily shared her joy with her mom, the two of them hugging and crying tears of happiness, celebrating the realization of her dream. But no one could have predicted that this triumph wasn't the start of a fairy tale. It was the prelude to a nightmare. 3 years later, Lily was dead, having taken her own life in a desperate act that ended a dark, inescapable chapter. Let's rewind. After starting at NBC in 2021, Lily quickly got her shot on air, delivering weather forecasts. She even represented the weather team on the hit variety show You Quiz on the Block, a platform where stars like Song Hye-kyo once opened up about their struggles. Despite a packed schedule, early morning broadcasts, radio slots, and filming, Lily stayed connected with fans through her YouTube channel. Her lively, candid, unpolished videos won over a huge audience. Just as people anticipated seeing more of her on TV, she vanished. No more weather reports, no social media updates, nothing. It wasn't until December 2024, through news reports, that the public learned Lily, only 28, had passed away 3 months earlier in September. The loss of someone so young was devastating, but a month later, an exclusive report dropped a bombshell. Lily hadn't died in an accident. She'd taken her own life, unable to bear the torment of workplace bullying. Police investigated her belongings, uncovered a 2,750-word suicide note, 17 pages long, written on her phone's notes app. It was a raw, despairing cry, detailing her life's anguish and accusing her NBC colleagues of years of abuse. In the publicized portion, Lily wrote, "I'm so tired of living. I hate having to convince myself every day to keep going, knowing no one understands. I hate that I can't pursue what I love with my whole heart. My back aches like it's being crushed. My chest feels ripped apart. I hate that the people who love me suffer to keep me alive. I'm done waiting for God to save me." She went on, "My senior," she said she was scared of her colleagues in the U.S., so she forced me to take her place. Is the senior-junior dynamic really that important? She said we can't let NBC look bad, but why can't a junior fix a senior's mistake? What kind of logic is that? She told me if I messed up on the early morning show, it'd hurt NBC's reputation. The first time I anchored the news, I was awful, clumsy, nervous. Everyone saw it. But when I slipped up, they didn't just correct me. They tore me apart. I couldn't even afford a taxi to work those early shifts, so I slept in the break room for 3 months. Did anyone care? Lily's family, armed with evidence like the note diaries and chat logs, accused her NBC seniors of driving her into depression and, ultimately, her death. To seek justice, they filed a civil lawsuit. One of the worst offenders, we'll call her senior A, played a key role. What turned Lily, once a bubbly, outgoing young woman, into a target of isolation and cruelty at NBC? What acts of bullying pushed a vibrant 28-year-old to the edge? According to Lily's mom, it started in September 2021. Senior A kept showing up late, disrupting the broadcast schedule. The team leader tapped Lily, a rookie just 4 months in, to sub for Senior A on the Today News weather segment, a rare chance for a newbie. But that opportunity made her a threat in the eyes of her seniors, sparking an endless cycle of torment and exclusion. By May 2022, the team leader, perhaps sensing trouble, moved Lily to another department. That's when the masks came off. Her seniors stopped pretending and began openly targeting her, finding any excuse to isolate and harass her. Almost daily, Lily called her mom in tears, recounting the injustices. They blamed her for their mistakes, accused her of disrespect when she pointed out errors in weather reports, and even dragged her back to the office after hours for reprimands. One exchange went like this. Senior A, are you done with that task? Lily, yes, ma'am. Senior A, where are you? Get back to the office. Lily, is something wrong, ma'am? Senior A, I called you and you didn't pick up. Get back here so I can tell you why I'm upset. Lily, I don't understand why you're saying that. Senior A, that's exactly why I need you here, to explain it. What? Is that anonymous co-worker your buddy now? Lily, no, ma'am. Senior A, are you arguing with me over the phone? Lily, no, ma'am, but I can't come back today. I have a prior commitment. If I upset you, I'm really sorry. Senior A, of course I'm upset. Lily, ma'am, are you asking me to apologize today? Senior A, yes. Do you feel guilty? Lily, yes, ma'am. Senior A, really? Lily, yes, really. As a junior, Lily didn't dare push back against seniors far older and more powerful. She endured these lessons for 6 months, but nothing improved. It only got worse. When Lily landed a guest spot on U Quiz on the block, tensions with her seniors exploded. They mocked her openly. Who does she think she is? What's she going to say on that show? And nitpicked her every move, claiming she lacked competence. They even formed a private chat group of 4, excluding Lily and her close colleague Emma Stone, where they spewed venom. Messages read, Lily's a total nutcase. Let's ditch that group. Emma too. I gave her some advice, and she blew it out of proportion. At least Yun Jean in Revenge in the Spotlight did her job. Lily just plays the victim while we're the real ones suffering. Lily's mom insists she wasn't a rebellious junior. After criticism, she'd reflect on her flaws. Despite her hectic schedule, she spent big on voice coaching, desperate for her seniors' approval. But no matter how hard she tried, their hostility never softened. In the U.S., weather presenters like Lily aren't full-time staff. They're freelancers, renewing contracts yearly. Her monthly pay barely hit minimum wage, yet the job demanded far more than reading forecasts. She had to verify data with the National Weather Service, write her own scripts, and be at the studio by 2 or 3 a.m. for a 6 a.m. slot. Beneath the glitz, the role was grueling and precarious. Mess up, and the network could cut her loose anytime. On one side, she feared losing her job. On the other, she faced daily belittlement. Exhausted but sleepless, Lily withered. Her mom, heartbroken seeing her daughter waste away, begged her to quit. But Lily refused, taking on side gigs, fitness coaching, waitressing, freelance writing, to survive. Only when I'm exhausted can I sleep, she told her mom. Extra cash lets me improve myself. I still want to be a great weather presenter. Yet her condition didn't improve. At her mom's urging, Lily saw a psychiatrist who diagnosed her with depression. The doctor's notes described her state. Terrified of work, suffocated by guilt, constantly apologizing until others relented, endlessly self-criticizing. She was prescribed sleeping pills and sedatives, but they only helped briefly as her depression deepened. Even pills couldn't knock her out. She turned to alcohol to numb the pain, but it backfired, oversleeping, showing up late, forcing last-minute replacements. The cycle spiraled. Mistakes, scoldings, more pills, more booze. Her seniors pounced on her vulnerability. Seeing Lily's swollen, tear-streaked eyes, Senior A lashed out. "When I was filming, the director asked if I'd yell at you last Saturday because you were crying all day. I hate that you screw up, then sob at others, making me look bad. Are you in elementary school?" Lily stammered. "I didn't cry all day, and I never met the director." Senior A snapped. "That's not the point. You're clueless and awkward. Apologize." Lily whispered, "I don't know what to do anymore." Senior A fired back. "Don't play dumb. Whether you cried or not doesn't matter. You don't talk back to me." Cornered by this relentless cruelty, Lily chose death over suffering. On May 6, 2024, she went to the George Washington Bridge. Intent on ending it, a passing elderly woman intervened, and police talked her down. Asked why, Lily said, "Life and work are too painful. Death feels easier." Her family, terrified she'd try again, pushed for hospitalization. She resisted, insisting it was a rash moment, reassuring them she had upcoming shoots and contracts. She wouldn't die. But the incident left her face and teeth injured. On May 12th, she posted a doctor's note on Instagram about her wounds, announcing she couldn't host the May 30th forecast and thanking Emma Stone for stepping in. It was her final post. 3 days later, on May 15th, 2024, Lily took her life at 28. The revelation sent shockwaves across the U.S. Media and netizens demanded answers from NBC. The 4 seniors accused of bullying, Rachel Hayes, Megan Ortiz, Sophie Lane, Clara Evans, were unmasked. Fans flooded Lily's YouTube with comments, urging police to investigate and punish those responsible. Her family spoke to press, questioning NBC. Did the company truly not know about the bullying? Why, after her death, did they delay an internal announcement claiming the family wanted privacy? Lily's mom released a chilling recording of a call between Lily and Rachel Hayes, her most trusted senior, on the day she died. In it, Rachel sounded flustered but eerily calm. No tears, no grief. Lily's mom wailed, "My baby lived so hard. How could she die like this? I want to follow her." Rachel dodged, shifting topics when Lily's depression came up. At one point, a sipping sound, like someone drinking water, cut through the call. If Rachel cared, could she sip casually while a grieving mother sobbed? That day, Lily's mom had called NBC to report her death, but the network issued no obituary. Instead, they gagged staff. Likely, they foresaw the fallout. If Lily's suicide linked to workplace bullying leaked, NBC's reputation would tank. Facing family pressure, NBC's response was smug. In her 3 years as a freelancer, Lily never reported bullying to HR or management, so we had no knowledge. Their press release didn't mourn or console. It blamed external political forces for stirring trouble, a wild theory that enraged everyone. Worse, the 4 accused seniors faced no discipline, still appearing on air daily. Public fury erupted. Comments flooded their social media and NBC's site. "We won't watch killers on TV." Calls to boycott NBC's shows surged unless they acted. The scandal ballooned, drawing political attention. Under mounting pressure, on May 31st, NBC backtracked, promising an independent investigation led by an outside expert to probe Lily's death. They vowed to meet her family. But days later, online forums lit up with posts like Lily Carter's work misconduct and The Real Lily, detailing her broadcast flubs and 9 absences or tardies from January 2022 to May 2023. Her family shot back. That period overlapped with her worst bullying and depression. Late arrivals stemmed from pills and alcohol, not laziness. They weren't chronic. The report, labeled the late Lily Carter, was clearly drafted post-death, hinting at fabrication, spread systematically online, not via official channels. It reeked of NBC's attempt to smear her. Netizens question the investigation's integrity. If NBC leaked this, how could the probe be trusted? Since 2019, U.S. labor laws have banned workplace bullying, defined as using power or relationships to inflict physical or mental harm beyond job duties. Yet enforcement lags. Department of Labor stats show bullying complaints doubled from 5,823 in 2020 to 10,236 in 2023, but only 10.6% led to penalties or prosecution. Most cases get dismissed, and victims rarely speak up, fearing retaliation or futility. Even when bullying's confirmed, victims and abusers often stay in the same workplace, driving most to quit, a grim reality. Why is U.S. workplace culture so toxic? Corporate hierarchies, rooted in competition and deference, give seniors unchecked power over juniors. Open dialogue on equal footing is rare, leaving cases like Lily's all too common. Her story warns of the dark side of work culture and the urgent need to protect employees. In a cutthroat society, internal rivalries fester. Juniors defy seniors. Peers trample each other to survive. A Korean Labor Institute survey of 1,600 workers found 3 in 10 faced bullying last year. 15.6%, mostly 20 to 30-year-olds, had extreme thoughts. Even full-time staff suffer, but freelancers like Lily, whether presenters, tutors, trainers, fall outside labor protections, left defenseless. On May 20th, 2024, U.S. lawmakers held a hearing proposing a thorough probe of NBC and the Department of Labor over Lily's case, plus new laws to shield freelancers from bullying. As Lily wrote, "Why did anyone care? Why did anyone hear me?" Her death was an escape. It was a scream to be heard, paid for with her life. If her sacrifice doesn't spark change, more Lilies will follow. Her tale lays bare the rotten workplace culture, where competition, hierarchy, and apathy crush the dreamer. Some see her as a victim of a broken system, her efforts snuffed out by unpunished bullies. Others call her weak, too fragile to fight, questioning why she didn't quit when it got unbearable. Was her obsession with the spotlight her downfall? Whatever the view, Lily's death is a tragedy, a stark lesson on mental health, the courage to call out injustice, and our duty to foster humane workplaces. Don't stay silent against bullying, victim or witness. Seek help. Don't suffer alone. Above all, value yourself. Life is priceless, worth more than any job. Lily's story ends here, but let it ignite a brighter future where workers are respected, protected, and free to live fully. Goodbye.